Hi, we're on the night shift. We're in intensive care. Well, you know, we're not in intensive care, but there certainly are people who are in intensive care. Let's see if we can find matron. Well, actually, she doesn't like to be called that, of course, because we're in a modern hospital and they don't do that kind of thing. She's already mic'd up. Hello.
Hello.
Can I talk to you? I know I can, because you're already mic'd up. Just tell us what we're seeing on this screen up here.
Screen up here, you're seeing the monitors from all the cardiac patients. We've got the 4-bedded cardiac unit.
So you've got 4 beds that are tied up to this.
Yes.
So they're all constantly being monitored.
Yeah, you can look at the monitors in the rooms, but you can also see them out here, and from that vision, and from another monitor at the top.
And I mean, I don't like to say so, but this bottom reading here, that's looking terrible. Is that
No, that's not. That's
as bad as it looks.
No, that's his respiratory rate.
Oh right.
Which is actually 11 per minute, so that's fine.
So that's not too bad.
No.
Is everybody here really in a terrible state? I mean, how bad are they to have to come here?
Patients on coronary care have normally had a heart attack to bring them here, or have something called angina. Right. On intensive care, then yes, that they do.
Can you show us some of the equipment you've got that you work with?
Yes.
What's your name?
Elaine.
Elaine.
Yeah. So you're not actually going to look at the patients, are you?
No, we'll go this far.
Right.
Can you tell us something about what's going on in the background here with his brightly coloured screen?
Right, this is a patient that was admitted this evening, and we're monitoring him, his heart rate on the green line. We're monitoring his blood pressure, and we're monitoring something called his central venous pressure as well.
What does that mean? Oh, no, don't tell me, because I wouldn't understand. Yeah.
I could, but he's also on a ventilator, which is the machine on your right there, which is assisting with his breathing. This
really is quite a busy ward, isn't it? I mean, because we've obviously spent nights at the accident and emergency departments,
yes.
And sometimes there's nothing happening for days, and yet there's quite a lot happening here.
Yeah, I think it's the same everywhere, really. We were very quiet at the beginning of the evening, and now various things have happened. We've had a new admission. Someone has become more acutely unwell.
How long do people normally stay here?
That's very, very variable, really. Some people can be here for a couple of days, some people can be here for weeks. It's really very variable, depending on what's wrong with them.
And so you've got 4 patients in here at the moment. Is that about average?
We've got 5 now,
oh, right.
Yes. Yes, it is. It's a 9-bedded unit. A couple of days ago we only had 3 patients, and now we've got 5, so it varies.
Looks like a bit of activity here, but I don't know whether we can join it or not, but we'll ask. May I talk to you for a minute?
Yes, by all means. Should we come away from the patient?
Well, we won't be seeing the patient. Just tell us what's going on.
Well, this man had an out-of-hospital arrest, very unwell. We brought him round, the ambulance people brought him round, came into casualty, but really someone who's as ill as this needs to be up on ITU for a day or two.
What does that mean?
Intensive care unit.
Oh, gosh, that's where we are, absolutely, yes. So what kind of things are you doing for him at the moment? Are you helping him to breathe, helping him to give him a pulse and those kind of things?
Yeah, so he wasn't breathing on his own, so we needed to put a tube down to help him breathe, and he's being mechanically ventilated at the moment. And we're just really keeping a close eye on all his vital functions, his blood pressure, his pulse.
Right. How old is this man?
He's 65 years old.
So he's not that old, really.
No, he's young.
Does he seem like a fit man who's had a kind of sudden trauma, as it were, or is he a man who's obviously been suffering for a while?
He's a man who we know has had heart problems in the past. And those are the sort of people who tend to have these sort of arrests. So,
is he a smoker, do you think?
I don't know, actually, to be perfectly honest. Obviously, he's not able to tell us, and we haven't been able to contact the relatives.
Has he been? Is he actually in a coma? Would you call it?
He is. He's completely
And has he been in a
unconscious.
coma all the time that you've had him? So you've not really been able to talk to him at all yet?
Absolutely, no.
It's fairly touchy stuff, this, isn't it?
It is touch and go, yes, whether he's going to make it.
Well, we better not stop you doing anything. You're on the night shift, so are we. See you next time.